Stamford Bridge, it has been one-way traffic, and we talked about Cole Palmer before the game started. Everything he touches at the moment.
It's because he's a super player. It really is, you know. This is early in the game. Chelsea have been totally dominating. They've not got out of second gear, let's be fair. West Ham have been awful today, they really have. But if you leave this lad in these positions unopposed, he's going to punish you. You cannot leave that. Look at this defending from West Ham. Alvarez has gone in there. He's worried about Cucurella going into that midfield area where he should be actually goal side on Palmer. The centre-backs have got to go back to defend nearer the 6-yard box. That little space there, a midfield man's got to drop into that space. No one near him. And Palmer's, you can't leave this lad there. Look, he just keeps lovely technique, goes for the side, but there's a little bit of a deflection there, but it was going in anyway, to be honest. And West Ham have got to shake themselves up. They really have.
And look at that. Home goals in a Premier League season, he's up to 16, and look at the company he's keeping as well. He's gone above Hasselbank, Lampard and Drogba, one more, and he will have scored more Premier League goals at a season in Stamford Bridge than any other Chelsea player. And in fact, there's only Erling Haaland who scored more Premier League goals at all this season than Cole Palmer. Conor Gallagher, there's much discussion about him at the moment. Do you think he had this kind of finish in his locker, Jermaine?
I want to say yes. No, but you know, we speak about that man Cole Palmer here. You know, just pass Casado. This pass here, you know, people talk about breaking lines, you know, how one pass can cut like 3 or 4 players out of the game. But that finish is not easy. You know, you see players sometimes that will go over the bar, but, you know, it's such a controlled finish. But you see the pass here. Of course, you have to engage. You can't give him that sort of time, that quality of player, you know, because he can get those sort of passes. But this finish here by Conor Gallagher is unbelievable. You know, hits it at its lowest point, right across the goalkeeper. But yeah, Cole Palmer, I mean, he's been involved in everything. You know, he's got his goal and, you know, he's rotating. You know, he's got that freedom to just go and get on the ball and that. But you have to, from West Ham point of view, you have to do better and try and engage and put pressure on the ball. Yeah, and their marking for the third goal wasn't too good. But you were impressed with the way the corner was run in the first place by Madueke.
Yeah, Madueke did well, didn't he, to win this corner. Even when they were 2-0 up, 3-0 up, Chelsea was still putting a lot of pressure on them. They were persistent. It looks like they want more and more and more. You see Pochettino's attitude to it. I mean, David Moyes will be absolutely furious. 2 players let their man go. We see Madueke here with Souček on it. Not quite sure why he goes back and drops onto the line instead of just marking him. He would have prevented it. And then, of course, Antonio on the back post. He lets his man go as well. So 2 men letting them go on a set piece. Really poor play. But Chelsea have been absolutely dominant, haven't they? Really one-way traffic and deserve their lead. Yeah,
and Conor Gallagher could have made it 4. I mean, they've been relentless.
5-0 today, Nicholas. How much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very good, very positive from the team, and we were fighting for a clean sheet as well. So thank God we won and we had the clean sheet. It was very important as well.
2 goals for you. Let's talk about the first one. Nani was pretty unselfish with the pass, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's very. I expected that. That's why I was running, because, you know, we are very good, close friends and teammates like everybody. So, and if someone scores, all for the team. So it was a very good assist from him.
You had to wait a while for the second one to be confirmed. Turns out that run was well timed.
Yeah, I think every time I score, the VAR will try to interfere. But, you know, at least today I scored the second one and it was not offside. I was very happy.
What was key for you today in the win?
Yeah, it was very important because we want to fight to go to Europe. And the key was we went as a team and started from the beginning and fight together, everything together, and we won the game.
Well done today, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's up to 13 Premier League goals now. 1 more than he got for Villarreal last season, actually, in his debut season. We talked about him before the game. Yeah. And he got those smart finishes in the second half today.
Especially this, obviously, second one, where we spoke about him being calm in those situations. There's been loads of occasions where, you know, he's gone through on goal when he's sort of like rushed it. The first one, you know, was obviously a tap-in. So you run over and you thank your teammate. I mean, in terms of West Ham, it's poor defending. I think if you're a fullback, you have to be more inside and sort of like outside looking in. But yeah, the first one, you know, it's a tap-in. And the second one was a nice finish.
Emerson's still in the dressing room. 3 minutes into the second half, he's not switched in. No. He's come out of that tunnel from the dressing room, and he's just, his position is awful. I mean, it's a good finish and a good ball from Chalobah, but at the end of the day, you've got to show a little bit more than that, especially when you're conceding all the goals they've already done in the first half.
Yeah, he timed his run just about perfectly there, and I often find, don't know what about you, Jermaine, in this type of situation, I think the near post finish is quite underplayed finish here. Often, you know, you get a big gap at the near post there, and we can see here just onside. Times has run pretty well. Pochettino plays the ball through, and it's a nice little easy finish. It's not a hard finish once you make that choice into the near post. So, good day for him.
It was, and a complete opposite day for West Ham and David Moyes. Third time this season they've been hit for 5, and a lot of people saying very un-David Moyes-like. Well, when you look at West Ham have now conceded 70 goals in this Premier League season, and that is the most ever under David Moyes for any team in any Premier League season.
I think that performance doesn't represent West Ham as a football club. You know, when you play for West Ham, you know, and you can't really go toe-to-toe with the other clubs in terms of like how you play, and that performance doesn't represent West Ham. You've got to work hard first and foremost. At the top of the show, I said the manager's a defensive-minded coach. Well, you like to think if you're a defensive-minded coach, you don't concede that many goals. Against a Chelsea team, good Chelsea team, but I mean, if you look at the Chelsea team over the last 10 years, you know, it's not like you wouldn't say it's a Chelsea team that you can go then and concede 5 goals.
They might need a defensive-minded coach now, mightn't they? We were saying before.
With 7. With 7
Everyone accuses him all the time of being defensive. Well, they've conceded 70, so they might need to go for one now.
Well, it is a fast-emerging Chelsea team, gathering pace up the table for Mauricio Pochettino.
Mauricio, congratulations. How pleased are you with that performance?
I'm really pleased. So happy for the player and for the staff, and I think they deserve this feeling. And after the victory again, Tottenham, and to confirm after a few days after that great performance, they deserve full credit.
Because to play like you did on Thursday and still have the energy less than 3 days later, I mean, it was a brilliant first half, wasn't it, especially?
No, brilliant game. I think the game was amazing. I think the approach of the game again, the attitude, the right capacity, to deal, to compete. I think I told you that after Thursday I was so happy in the way that we compete, and compete in this way. We have the talented player that have the quality to score goals, to create chances, and of course in this way all is possible.
What do you think about Chelsea performance today? 5-star performance. If we can win our last 3 matches, there is a big hope we can qualify in one of the Europa spot. Feel free to leave your comment and the man of the match for you in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the channel. See you in my next video. Bye for now.